السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صفيه من خلقه وحبيبه صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين ثم أما بعد. I am a witness to the undeniable truth that there is no God beside Allah, one and only, without any partners or associates whatsoever. And I am a witness to the undeniable truth that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is his servant and his final messenger. There's no doubt in the fact that the best of speech is the book of Allah, and that the best guidance to follow is the guidance of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and that the worst of all affairs is innovation in religion. Every innovation is a heresy. Every heresy leads to misguidance, and every misguidance leads to the fire. Ibadallah, ya ummata Muhammad. We're going to flip our minds and our hearts to Surah Al-Hajj. Surah Al-Hajj is surah number 22 in the Quran Al-Azim. And this is verse number 11. He Azza wa Jal said, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَعْبُدُ اللَّهَ عَلَى حَرْفٍ فَإِنْ أَصَابَهُ خَيْرٌ اطْمَأَنَّ بِهِ وَإِنْ أَصَابَتْهُ فِتْنَةٌ انقَلَبَ عَلَى وَجْهِهِ خَسِرَ الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةَ ذَلِكَ هُوَ الْخُسْرَانُ الْمُبِينُ. Allah said there are some people who only worship Allah out of some immediate gratification, out of some immediate benefit. They worship Allah upon contingencies. This contingency is if everything is going well for me, I will worship Allah. But if everything is not, then I will I will reconsider my decision. These people, they worship Allah as if they're on a cliff of something, on the edge of something. They're neither here nor there. Allah Azza wa Jalla let us know that these people, they worship Allah with these contingencies, with these clauses, with these conditions. But the true believer worships Allah Azza wa Jalla unconditionally. The true believer worships Allah Azza wa Jalla without any clause, without any contingency. He worships Allah Azza wa Jalla straight up. He knows that Allah Azza wa Jalla promised him paradise. So that's what he's striving for, and that's what she's striving for. But this individual, the person worships Allah here and there, half, a little bit. Then Allah Azza wa Jalla describes, what does that mean? فَإِنْ أَصَابَهُ خَيْرٌ اطْمَأَنَّ بِهِ. When some good reaches this person, he's comforted with the good. He's comforted with his worship of Allah. He's not comforted with Allah. He's not comforted by Allah. His heart is not settled at Allah Azza wa Jal. Because Allah said that the believers, the true believers, they are the ones who find comfort. And their hearts find comfort at the mention of Allah. أَلَا بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبُ. Allah said, isn't it that with the mention of Allah, the hearts are secure, the hearts are sound, the hearts are stable, the hearts are settled, the hearts are comforted? Indeed, with the mention of Allah, this person, فَإِنْ أَصَابَهُ خَيْرٌ اطْمَأَنَّ بِهِ. This ha is aid ala al-khayr. When good comes to this person, he's comforted with the good. He's satisfied with the benefit or the immediate detriment that he eluded, that he evaded, that he got out of. So this person worships Allah upon conditions. If everything goes well for him, he's okay. وَإِنْ أَصَابَهُ فِتْنَةٌ انْقَلَبَ عَلَى وَجْهِهِ خَسِرَ الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ. Allah said when some trial and tribulation, when it's no longer convenient for him to be Muslim, when it's no longer convenient for him to stand for the truth, when it's no longer convenient for him to stand for the oppressed, when it's no longer convenient for him to stand with the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, انقلب على وجهه. He flips back on his face. And this is a reference to reverting back to disbelief, reverting back to shaken faith. خَسِرَ الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ. As a result, he has wasted his whole life and he has wasted the hereafter. He has wasted his whole life and then he has sacrificed the hereafter. ذَلِكَ هُوَ الْخُسْرَانُ الْمُبِينُ. Allah said, that is the evident loss. That is the evident bankruptcy. That is the evident failure on one's investment. It's khusran. That when things go good, you cool. I believe. And then when things go bad, you're running. Ya Ummata Muhammad. Allah Azza wa Jalla will keep a group of people, no matter how few or how many, on the face of this earth, until He sends a wind to take the souls of the believers. Until then, He will keep a group of the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, whether they're in the same spot, the same place, from the same nationalities, carry the same passports, the same color or same language, or in different places. Allah will keep this deen alive, even if it's with one person. And He will keep this deen alive and keep it supported, so that some people, regardless of their turmoil, regardless of the bombs that were dropped, regardless of the bricks that are broken, regardless of the lives that are lost, regardless of the lack of safety and security, they are going to hold fast and hold strong to La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah until the day of judgment. Then you and I have to ask the question, will we be amongst those people or not? Because they're there. They're going to exist, and we see them clearly with the people of Gaza and Palestine today, especially. And we see it as the world separates, where those who ally with Allah Azza wa Jal and are aligned with the Quran al-Azim and the Sunnah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and are allies of Allah and His Messenger, they're being put on one side. And those who are allies to Iblisul La'in, the devil himself, and the Taghut, the many different types of false satanic forces, those people who are allied on that are being well known. As Allah said, يَمِيزُ اللَّهُ الْخَبِيثَ مِنَ الطَّيِّبِ. Allah wants to separate the pure from the rotten. That's what He wants to do. He wants us to be known and recognized. If we're on the right path, He wants it to be seen. And you find that today, as the bombs are being dropped, and the threats are being made, and the people are afraid, losing their security in their lives, they are strong on their faith. They are continuing to say, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. So what have they lost? You and I have to remember and keep in mind that Allah Azza wa Jal is going to support and direct the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam until the Day of Judgment. He gave us His Quran. He gave us the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam and his way. And He let us see how the Sahaba loved and sacrificed for this deen. So we have those examples. And Allah Azza wa Jal said, Wallahu ghalibun ala amrihi, walakinna akthara an-nasi la ya'lamun. And Allah is victorious always in all of His affairs. But most people do not know. الحمد لله الذي لا انقطاع له فليس إحسانه عنا بمقطوع ثم الصلاة على خير الأنام محمد فإن جميع خصال الحمد هو عليه مطبوع عليه الصلاة والسلام. Ummah Muhammad, these ayat and these signs and miracles from Allah Azza wa Jal are all in the book of Allah. I'm going to take you to the same page, Surah Al-Hajj. We mentioned already verse number 11. I'm going to take you now to verse number 15. Now the verses between 11 and 15 are extremely significant. But the point we want to make today is with verses 11 and 15 of Surah Al-Hajj, which is Surah number 22. Allah said in ayah number 15, من كان يظن أن لن ينصره الله في الدنيا والآخرة فليمدد بسبب إلى السماء ثم ليقطع فلينظر هل يذهبن كيده ما يغيظ. Allah said, whoever dares to think that Allah will not help and support him, meaning Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in this world and the hereafter, whoever dares think that, then let him stretch a rope to the ceiling and let him cut his life off. This means hang himself. And then let him see if his scheme, the scheme of his, this plot of his, he hates Allah and His Messenger so much. Let him see if this plan of his will actually remove Allah and His Messenger. Let him see if this scheme of his will actually remove the Quran. Let him see if this scheme of his will actually harm the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The reality is, once this individual crosses over to the next life, they will see. They will see the culmination of all of their evil deeds. They will see all of their efforts in vain. They will wish that they had been amongst the believers. They will hate that they stood against Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah said, رُبَمَا يَوَدُّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لَوْ كَانُوا مُسْلِمِينَ. It is guaranteed, and the word رُبَمَا here means it's possible. In the Quran al-Azim, He's letting us know. He's using this terminology for certainty. He says that it is of no doubt that the people who disbelieve will wish they had been submissive to Allah. Allah Azza wa Jalla also let us know that the disbeliever will say, Ya laytana ata'na Allah wa ata'na ar-Rasula. We wish we would have obeyed Allah and obeyed the Messenger. They're going to wish these things. But those wishes won't benefit them at all. Imagine this person who hates Allah and His Messenger, who hates the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, who hates the Quran al-Azim, who hates the fact that we say, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. He wants to hurt us so bad. They want to harm us so bad. They want to extinguish us so bad. That if you are so upset about it, then go ahead. Allah said, hang yourself. Go ahead. Because that's the extent. You can be just so mad about it that what? You hang yourself. Allah said, go ahead, hang yourself. And then see if your scheme and your plot has actually done anything. Has it removed the hatred in your heart? Has it removed the Ummah of Muhammad? No. So guess what? If them killing their own selves can do nothing to us, then anything less than that does nothing to us. Allah said, لَن يَضُرُّكُمْ إِلَّا أَذًى. They only harm you through annoyance. That's it. They can only harm you through annoying you. That's it. That's the extent they can frustrate you, annoy you, make you feel, tired or what have you, but they can never truly harm you. Can they take a word out of the Quran Al-Azim without one of us noticing? Not a single letter can they change. Not a single, phonetic can they change. They can't change a vowel sound except that we know it. So that's done. Can they change Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Can they hurt Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Never. Can they remove the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam from the face of the world? Doesn't matter how many nuclear bombs they drop. We're not going anywhere. So reality, they're only hurting themselves. And they are allowing us to use their annoyance and use their schemes to earn the place in paradise that Allah promises. So for us, it's a win-win situation. And for them, it's a fail situation. No matter what. Believe in that. Invest in that. Stand up and stick your chest out. You are from the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and Allah will support you like He supported Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. May Allah give us patience, help us stay steadfast, and be of those who say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah from the bottom of our hearts. Ameen. Sallallahu alayhi wa barak ala nabina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Aqim as-salat.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح